Hi, this is Evangelist Tiff Shuttlesworth. Many of you that are watching know that I am currently serving as Interim President of Northpoint Bible College and Seminary, an institution that is approaching almost 100 years old. Some of you may know it as Zion Bible Institute, and you attended in those years as I did. I'm a graduate, 1979. My mom and dad actually met on the original campus under the founder, Sister Christine Gibson, in 1950. One thing that I want to make abundantly clear to all who are listening is that God needs Bible colleges like Northpoint more than ever before. Why? Because we are approaching the soon return of Christ, and we must raise up an army of young people who are committed to fulfilling the Great Commission and taking the gospel of Jesus Christ to the four corners of the globe. At Northpoint, we're building our students upon the foundations of holiness and humility and honor. And God has used our students in remarkable ways. Time does not allow for me to share all of the testimonials of what our graduates have done around the world, but our graduates have changed Christian history. And I know it's God's will under the coming of Christ for us to continue to do the same. Let me give you some accurate numbers. When I was voted in October of 2022, we had limited resources in our bank account with a budget of $450,000 a month. That's almost $5.4 million a year. But God has faithfully and miraculously provided through October and November and December and January and February. But as I sit here now, approaching the end of March, we are in desperate need of God to provide. I firmly believe the scripture that says, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." And when we sow seed into good soil, the Bible promises us a return. And so I want to make it clear, God is never trying to get something out of you. God is always trying to get something to you. And what you make happen for others, God will always make happen for you. This holy, historic institution must rise to a position of stability and strength in this post-COVID era where both sacred and secular institutions have been hammered by restrictions and problems and hurdles, a pandemic like none in history. It is the first pandemic in history that brought the entire globe to its knees, just as Jesus prophesied that in the last days there would be pestilences and pandemics. We are approaching the soon return of the Lord. The enemy would like nothing better than for Bible colleges, Christian seminaries, Christian education to lose its footing in our society and around the globe. But that will never happen. I'm appealing to you because we need God's miracle provision. If you take that $450,000 a month, and right now we're at the bottom of the barrel with limited resources. We have months coming in summer where our students will not be present and the expenses go on. I believe the fall enrollment will be a marked move forward, and we look forward to rejoicing with you when that day comes if Jesus tarries. But between now and then, I need our alumni to rise up, friends and family of Northpoint, and any who may be listening, that God perhaps has brought this video to your attention. I need an immediate $1 million miracle. And that would not take us all the way into fall, but it would be of great help in moving forward with our plans and our ability to see God do what He does at Northpoint. I'm asking several of you to consider giving $10,000. And I know that for some that may not be possible, but there are many of you that would be very easy. I'm asking for some of you to give $100,000. And I know again, that's not for everyone. I'm asking, and it may be a holy handful, some that could give $250,000, $500,000, $1 million. And if your eyes just rolled into the back of your head, it's not you. But there are people that God has blessed, and you might be listening, and God has sent this appeal to you to make a difference in eternity and to make a difference in the Great Commission. Will you pray about that? I need all of our alumni to respond. I want to say that again. I need all of our alumni to come to the aid of this sacred institution. Some of you, for the next several months, could give $1,000 a month, or $500 a month, or $100 a month, or whatever God may lay upon your heart. I have good news. The good news is, I believe God's hand is upon the school like never before. I think if you walk the campus with me, and I'll be there in a matter of a day or two for our spring Board of Trustees meeting, I think you would be surprised at how the core values of the original vision are alive and well and healthy. Quite frankly, the enemy is doing everything he can to take this school out of existence. Many of you know that during the winter we had a pipe that broke in the men's dormitory, and we had to move all of our male students out of that dormitory. We're getting ready to make repairs on that. Those damages were in excess of $300,000, and a lot of attack from the enemy. Am I discouraged? Not at all. The same God who delivered us out of the paw of the bear and the paw of the lion is still able to move every giant that stands in our way. We are a necessary institution to help fulfill the Great Commission, and I'm asking for your help, and I'm asking for it immediately. Will you go to northpoint.edu? It'll be on the screen, northpoint.edu, and give your finest gift, and write me a note and say, Tiff, we're praying with you. We're praying with the Board of Trustees. We know that God has great things in store for the future of Northpoint Bible College and Seminary. I will be communicating with you on a regular basis, both through social media and also through our alumni mailing list and emails. I trust that you'll rally behind us, and I look forward to a day when I can sit here and give you a glorious report of how God got us through this miracle margin. Will you pray about being a part of this miracle margin today? Thank you, and God bless you.